Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
Leslie. Hi,
My name is.
people.
Wait. We're supposed to introduce ourselves. Hi, my name is Scuba Steve, and this is my co-host, blonde, snotty-nosed girl from the United Kingdom.
Well, I do have a nickname,
I don't know your nickname. See me snorting?
Cat.
Cat, like CAT.
Yeah.
But you have dogs.
Right.
Do, do tell.
Long story short, when I was younger and I got into modeling, everybody thought because I had short black hair, and everybody thought I looked like Cat Slater from EastEnders. That's how I got the nickname Cat.
I like cats.
I love cats. All the cats love me.
Cats are
They're
very
very,
dangerous. Domesticated cats are very dangerous animals.
they can be very protective as well, and I think people don't realize that, but they actually can. They can be as protective as a dog.
Okay, they can be. Yeah.
They can.
You
I've
know what's
seen it.
funny? On my venture back, I went to the store earlier, and I was walking back, and there's on the street here. There's a lot of high end car, like not dealerships, but like car repair places, like Mercedes Benz, and they have like car storage places, like for like Ferraris and Bugattis, whatever
Right.
stuff I don't even own. So I was walking back, and this guy's getting out of his old, and he was the owner of this place, and he has this big black cat laying over his
Oh,
shoulder.
well.
And I was like, and in my walk, it was like a 30-second conversation. It's like, oh, what's that on his shoulders? He's like, oh, I rescued this cat from an intersection in Metro San Francisco.
Oh,
You know,
cool.
and you know, the cat was like looking at me like, don't touch me. So I saw that. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, it was really weird, and I'm trying to see if this is actually broadcasting.
Yes, it's broadcasting.
Uh,
It does say that we are live, so I'm assuming that it's broadcasting because it says we are live. Although it bear in mind it does lag on the other end.
right. Well, I'm trying to watch it on the television over here.
I
Um,
hate watching myself. I used to love watching myself when I was a dancer. Um, Not so much anymore.
well, we have point below zero people watching us right now, so that's fine. They
Well,
could just,
it can take a while for notifications to go out. Sometimes notifications don't even go out when you go live or when you upload. Sometimes nobody even gets a notification.
right.
I was talking to Scott. I was on his live earlier today, and he said how good it was. He enjoyed the live stream. He thought we did a good job.
Oh, Scott, expat in the Philippines. Yep. Yeah.
Yep. And John, he was telling me about the earthquake that they had.
Where in
Not in,
Australia or
in the Philippines, I believe.
yeah,
Um,
earthquakes happen in the Philippines. Scott doesn't live in the Philippines, Claire.
does he not?
No. Right
Is
now
he not in the, he's not there right now.
no, he's in Australia. He's an Australian with a Filipino wife.
That makes more sense.
Okay, so he's in Australia, but they have some sort of situation there in the Philippines. So he's
Well,
waiting to.
the earthquake, they believe, is from the volcano explosion.
There's the Taal, Taal, Taal. That's how you
That's
pronounce it.
it. Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right around in the same area where Karina and her family live, or Karina doesn't live there. Her family in Ceylon,
Right.
Cavite, and then just south of Cavite is a open water area. In the middle of that is the Taal Island,
Right.
where the volcano is, and then just south of that is where Rickshaw, Philippines lives.
Ah,
Okay, so they're kind of like in this area, like put like right in the middle is where this volcano is. And yeah, shit happens out there. Shit happens.
Do you get earthquakes where you are?
Yes.
You do?
There's been large earthquakes here. Nothing major recently, but back in 1989, there was a major earthquake in the San Francisco area. Um, it killed a lot of people.
Uh, we've had we've had a few. I mean, they're insignificant. The only one that we've had that I felt was in 2001. And it was early hours in the morning. I happened to be up feeding my son because he was just born. He was born that year. He was a baby. So I was up feeding him. And it's the most bizarre feeling because it's like you feel the earth shaking beneath your feet. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre, that feeling of an earthquake. It's just surreal.
We have one watcher. Oh, Walking with Tamsin here. I'm not interrupting you, honey bunny. Walking with Tamsin. The
Hello.
terrible twosome are back. Yes,
We are. We
we're
are.
going to get
Right.
into double trouble here.
And Tamsin, I am very sorry, but I have a very snotty nose today. I thought I'd cleared up my cold, but apparently it's decided to come back.
Snotty nosed girl with a British accent.
So I don't know why it's come back, but it has.
So as far as
Yeah,
earthquakes
we've only
go.
had one.
So earthquakes. I am definitely afraid of earthquakes. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
like
What? Okay.
because I've experienced them. Now, no, listen, hold on. Now earthquakes can watch my hand. Earthquakes can go this way.
Right.
Okay, and that's where they're going to make your blinds in your house go like this, or
Yes.
they can go like this,
Yeah. Yeah. It's
and
yeah.
that's what messes stuff up. And oh my gosh,
Have you had a tornado?
there's tornadoes in different parts of the United States, not in California.
We've had our first tornado this year that caused damage, serious damage. It was in London.
Interesting.
We've never had one before, Sean. Anything that's been significant, our tornadoes, even if we have them, generally don't touch ground. They're very insignificant. But this one touched ground and it tore stuff up. And that's very scary for us because we've never dealt with that before, ever. Ever.
Wow. Yeah.
So that proves that things on the earth are changing very much.
Yeah, it all depends on how close and far away you are from the moon and the sun.
The sun's moving closer to the earth, or the earth's moving closer to the sun. It's one or the other. The sun's heading towards the earth, full stop. You can feel it. I mean, if you you can Google the vibration of each planet. I mean, I go on Star Surfer because I've got a star named in the sky after me. But you can Google the vibrations of the earth and every other planet, and you can watch how they've multiplied over the years. The vibrations just become higher and higher and higher and higher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Google about 60%. Not
I
100.
don't trust Google at all, but I'm talking about going onto the actual space station. But I don't know if you have to have a login. You see, I've got a login because I've got a star named after me. But I don't know if you can just go on it or if you have to actually have paid money to. I don't know how it works.
Why should you have to pay money? Why should you have to
money? It's all about money.
Yeah, just like this. Oh, we got another watcher here who's okay. We went from 1 to 0. Okay, so let's talk about money.
Everything's about money.
Why should you have to pay to have a subscription to see, your star in outer space? See.
You shouldn't have to pay for a lot of things, Sean. You shouldn't have to pay for a lot of things that they make you pay for. I mean, and this is probably gonna. I don't like the idea that we have to pay for water when the earth provides water as it is. I hate that. I hate it. I collect water from the rain. When it rains, I collect that water. I will use it. I will happily go to flowing streams and lakes and use that water. I hate that we have to pay for frigging water when the earth's made of it. I mean, it gives it to us for free. Yeah, okay, we don't have drainage systems, and that's what we're paying for. We're paying for all the drainage systems and stuff. And fair
Right.
enough.
So therefore,
It-
they have to make you pay for the water. You know, and,
right, but I don't
and
agree with it.
here in the United States, certain places, like if you're a homeowner, excuse me, if you're a homeowner, which I'm not, uh, you have to pay for water.
Yeah, I'm a homeowner. Yeah,
So you have to pay for water. Now, if you rent your home
you still have to
or an
pay for your
apartment,
water.
no, you don't have to.
Ah, you do, yeah.
You have to pay for your electric and
Now,
your heat and stuff.
Sean, we also have the TV license. Okay.
What do you mean TV license? I don't know.
Right. So basically, do you know how you have it don't matter whether you only use a phone either. Whether you use a phone, a laptop, or a TV, right? You cannot watch your TV without paying the government for a license to watch your TV. So you're paying basically for your cable, you pay all them bills as well, and then they charge you yearly for a TV license so that we can watch
You
particular
see me
channels.
scratch. You see me scratching my head here. I'm not. I'm
Right.
not. I'm not familiar with that. Nope.
Right, it's bizarre. So we have to pay extra money so that we can watch particular channels. And apparently, this is us paying to watch these channels. So what are advertisements for them? Because I thought advertisements paid made the money for the
Yeah,
channels. But
that's the thing. Several. You thought right, Claire, because advertisements on television are what keep those television stations employed to be able to. It's all about commercials, like whether it's a soap commercial or a car commercial or uh, shit. There's only two people on here. A dildo commercial. We don't have dildo commercials, but
Sean, the thing is, right, even if it's just on your phone, we still have to pay a TV license. And you know what's worse? If you don't pay for a TV license and you get caught, you're looking at £5,000 fine and jail time. They will put us in jail for it.
are you now?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
literally handcuff you and put you
Yes.
in jail
Yeah.
for violating your television rights.
Yep, and you can get up to £10,000 fine if they feel like it. It depends what kind of person you get. And they come to your door like they're officers, dressed all in the gear, and demand to see your TV license. I mean, I've got one, I pay for it. It's a yearly thing. I think it's like £186 a year. But it's still a lot of money. It's a rip-off to just have a TV license,
I'm having a hard time grasping this. Is this
Right.
reality there?
Yeah, this is reality. And if they come to and they know who's got one because you have to register it online. So they can go through their system, and if it pings that there's cable at that particular house or they've got a TV signal at that house, they can ask to come in your home, look at your TVs and make sure that they don't work. Because if they work and you get a picture on your TV, any screen, laptop, PC, phone, if you can get a picture on it, they are going to charge you and fine you for not having a TV license.
Taking a big breath here. I'm having a hard time grasping that. Are you
That's what I'm saying.
serious?
So I know you have your methods over there where they do certain things, but we've got ours over here, and that's one of them. That's very much one of those. They know who's got a license, they know who's not got a license. They can just type it in their little computer, it'll ping on their screen, and they'll be at your door in a minute. Yep.
Unbelievable. Well, believable, but unbelievable. Incredible.
It's not right.
Well, it's not. You know what's not right? Let's get into the comments here. We got Shandy Warhol. She's wet with Stereo Energy Twister. What's up, Paul? What do you? Hi, Shandy. Now we got one. Oh, we got one. We're going from 1 to 2.
That's it. Yeah, it's all for BBC. It's all for the BBC.
Yeah. What is that? British Broadcasting Company?
Well, they don't have adverts, Shandy, no, but the rest have adverts. Yeah.
So is so I'm clear here. BBC is British Broadcasting Company.
Yes.
So they're
Yeah.
policing and also fleecing. You know what fleecing is?
Mm-hmm.
They're they're robbing you blind. Oh shit.
Mm. Yeah.
Now here in the United States, if you want cable television, you got to pay for it.
Yeah, I mean,
If you-
we have to pay for our cable. We've got Virgin Media.
yeah, but why? What's this extra thing you're talking about?
Mm. That is so we can watch BBC. So
I'm
we can watch
confused.
BBC.
I'm confused.
They make us pay it so we can watch cooperation. Well, so it used to be. So basically, we have different channels on our TV, right?
Yeah.
Without cable. Without cable.
Okay.
So even
Sure.
if you've just got your normal channels, you've got Channel 5, Channel 1, Channel 2. Well,
Oh,
when it's got BBC 2, BBC 3, that's what you're paying for. You're paying your TV license for those. Just that one, company.
so what they did out here quite a few years ago is they got rid of antenna broadcasting. Okay, so
Mm.
the antennas, rabbit ears, like "Hi, I'm Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse."
Yeah.
They got rid of that, and you can only get if you have to do it, you got to pay for your uh, broadcasting. But the way let's just take a step back here. The way that Sean works, man, I'm not going to be watching HBO or MTV or I could find my local news wherever I want without having to pay for it. And what they do, I don't watch sitcoms.
I don't
I
know.
don't watch American sitcoms. I don't do none of that stuff. I'm not stuck I'm not stuck with my horse blinders on behind the television. Maybe
I
back in
don't
the
watch.
80s and the 70s I used to be, but
I don't
no,
watch TV.
no, I
I
don't
don't watch
watch TV
TV.
either. I do not watch secular television.
Freeview, that's what we call it. Yeah, it's Freeview, isn't it, Shanna?
Yeah.
It's called Freeview, but it's not free,
Well, if you're
which is
if
bizarre.
if the cops are going to come knocking on your door, yeah. Huh.
Well, they're not cops, are they? Shandy, the
Cop-
TV license inspectors, aren't they?
My
That's what they are.
gosh, we have 1,000 people watching right now. That 1,000 means Shandy Warhol.
Mm.
Well, it's fun. What are you eating?
Toast.
Toast? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have butter on it or cinnamon or?
Lurpak. Lurpak butter.
Oh, okay. Just toast and butter.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Fair enough.
I've not eaten all day, so I need to have something to eat.
Yeah, plus you're not feeling well.
But we've got Virgin Media, and that comes with all the channels. So that costs me £186 a month for that with internet and phone line.
Man, I don't pay for. I pay for my cell phone service, and on the television, I don't pay for it. I'm not gonna pay for a bunch of channels that I'm not gonna watch.
I don't watch it, but I pay for it.
Oh. Well, your kids probably watch it, or maybe the hubby watches it, stuff like that. But
Well,
me personally,
no. We like to watch the films and stuff, which are on Netflix and that. But my son's got his own in his bedroom because we've got multi-rooms, so we've got it downstairs and upstairs.
well, yeah, I'm just having a hard time comprehending this overall bill that you guys have to pay. Otherwise, the police are going to come and scoop you up and
Oh yeah,
take you
I mean,
away.
they don't always put you in prison, but it can be up to a £10,000 fine.
That's incredible.
Yep.
Yeah. But over the past 10 years, I've kind of moved away from watching uh, secular television, like sitcoms or dramas
Yeah.
or stuff like that. If I want to find it, find stuff like that, yeah, which I don't really, because I honestly,
Right.
I don't have much of an interest. I'm more focused on, not focused, but I'm more interested in what I'm more interested on what my interests are. Okay. And,
Yep.
it's like, if I were to go like, let's just say if I were to go, back to New Hampshire or Maine or anybody's house, anybody that I know
Mm.
in the United States, and they got the television playing, they're watching some sort of TV program that I'm not familiar with. And also at the same time, I have no concern with.
Mm.
But what these people do is, it's television shows. This is the smoke and mirrors. Television shows, commercials, and stuff like that, because the commercials pay for the television shows. And, in the end, long story short, it ends up paying everybody. Okay. The people on the back end, the actors, the people that produce it,
Mm-hmm.
nothing's for free. Nothing is free.
Nope.
Streaming right now is free. That's okay. You get 20 hours per month.
Yep.
Speaking of that, Wayside Wade is on the road. Okay, well, we got to catch up on this. Shandy says, when you struggle to pay license fees, how are you going to afford to pay $10K fine? The people that don't pay, I expect
Right. It makes no sense. Right. It makes no sense, Shandy. I mean, if they can't afford the TV license, then why can they, how the hell do they expect them to pay a fine? It makes no sense.
See, that's it. It's on the same subject but different. Laws like that don't apply here in the United States. There's there's no fines for, okay, if you're going to be bootlegging stuff, but then again, you have copyright claims on YouTube. Okay. So that all falls into place too. But there's no laws here in the United States that say, yeah, if you're going to be stealing somebody's cable connection or borrowing it from them with consent, yeah, if they catch on to it, yeah, they're not going to put you in jail for it, though.
Right.
It's a tough subject for me to really grasp on here. It's kind of weird.
It is, and it's it's right what Shandy says. Nobody's going to be able to afford to pay a fine if they can't afford the TV license. It makes no sense.
Or actually, the TV to be able to broadcast it from.
Mm?
Because, well, nowadays flat screen TVs are cheap. They're affordable unless you want to spend $5,000 on a 60-inch 4K Ultra.
Mine's 85-inch.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me ask you this: how often do you actually utilize that device?
Rarely.
See?
Rarely.
See? Watch me put my stupid my finger in there.
I know.
How often do you actually utilize that? You got 85 inches? Man.
Yeah.
What's the point?
I don't know.
See? I'm happy with see, the thing is, I don't really watch that much television.
Sorry, Shandy.
Well, what's Shandy saying?
I mean,
Shandy said that toast looks nice, Claire. Makes me hurt.
Well, we've got 4 TVs. One of them's a 3D one as well. And only one TV gets used, and that'll be my son's in his bedroom. And they're all big. They're all big TVs. Oh, sorry, no. Other one gets used because it's got us 8 cameras on it. We've got 8 CCTV cameras around the house. So that's
Okay.
got that.
3D television. That was something that was a spit in the pan.
It was horrible.
3D television, spit in the pan.
No.
Gone.
No good. No
Yeah.
good.
It's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So Karina's texting me right now. Did you eat your lunch, Ubu? No, I haven't. I haven't eaten my lunch yet. I don't think she understands that we're on live here. Oh, now there's 0 people. It's been Yumi and Shandy. Oh boy. I don't know how long we should keep this going on, but
What time is it over there?
It is. The time is 2:08 p.m. on Monday.
So a lot of people will be busy at work or doing chores or whatever they do.
Oh, sure. I just got excited about, it's like I had this good phone conversation earlier with this doggy daycare center.
Yeah, I hope that does well. I'd be excited about that. I'd be dead
That's
excited.
the thing. I'm so excited now. It's why I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about it. And
yeah,
so Wednesday, which is the day after tomorrow,
not long.
They're going to give me a 4-hour trial to see how well I do with these dogs.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's a lot of people that have money. Obviously, you have money to be able to afford to take your dog to a doggy daycare when you go to work and stuff like that. So most of these animals are going to be well behaved. They're domesticated. I'm going to have to put this on pause for a second because Karina's calling me. I'm going to mute the mic. You and Shandy talk for a minute.
Well, Shandy, he had a phone call today from a doggy daycare centre where he's applied for a job, and he gets to look after doggies, which is pretty cool. And he's really excited because he's got a 4-hour trial day on Wednesday where he gets to meet the dogs and see how it goes. What happened?
Just sneezed, and it just all snot like that.
That is a lot of blood for a little nut. Yeah, you've had it happen before though, many a times where your nose has just poured. Yeah, so it's pretty cute, and he's very excited about it, which I would be too. It's doggies. Who wouldn't be? I don't eat the crust. I leave it.
You don't eat the crust of what? Pizza?
Bread or pizza.
Yeah, I don't eat pizza crust either.
Unless it's stuffed.
Yeah. I'm not a big crust.
Leah's just said to me. Leah's just said, "What did you say we're doing? A 4-hour dogging session?"
I heard bits and I didn't realise.
Dogging over here is a very naughty word for doing naughty things.
Okay, we got 2 people watching now. Because guess who the other one? It's my Ubu. She chimed in, but hasn't done it through the text yet. Oh, dogging. Yeah, we're not talking about.
Not that. That's what I was saying. No, it's a job. It's an actual doggy daycare centre.
Yeah, taking care of animals. We don't fuck animals around here.
No, it doesn't mean that. Yeah, it doesn't mean that.
Yeah, not at all.
It means where we are, it means there's different lanes that you go down to go and have sex with certain people in by lanes in cars, and they call that dogging.
It's not my bag, baby. I don't go down those roads.
No, well, he only heard a slight bit of the conversation and he got very confused.
Well, that's how relationships work, you know. Like right now, somebody chimed in.
So yeah.
Paranormal drama llama, talking about
So
dogging.
obviously, so when you have this 4-hour trial on Wednesday, what happens then?
They're gonna see if I'm a good fit. How
Right.
how well I get along with the dogs. And they have different rooms. They have different rooms with different sizes of dogs. You know, big dogs, small dogs, in between dogs. Uh,
Yeah.
so they're gonna pretty much throw me in with the wolves and
Hmm.
see how it works out. You know, but
Mm.
the girl that gave me the Zoom interview, you know, she let me know like straight up. She's like, I have social anxiety issues. And I'm like, well, I do too, but I make YouTube cooking videos, but you can't know my channel. Yeah, and she got it. She got it like that. She understood it just like that. And overall, it was a good Zoom interview.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So if it wasn't, they wouldn't be inviting me to the property.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So is it a private doggy daycare then, or is it a proper company? And
No, it's
is
a
it
company. It's what do you mean? Hold on. It's privately owned, of course. This isn't government shit.
right? Oh, that's what I meant. Is it, is it privately owned?
Yeah, it's privately owned. So, you know, they have to evaluate their employees, make sure, you know,
Yeah, of course.
you know, I can't say anything further other than when I go back there on Wednesday, um, we'll see how I work out with the animals. But you know what? I have a good rapport with dogs and cats and weird people like Wisteria Energy Twister. Um, you know, oh,
There's your wife.
huh. And yeah, so we did a Zoom interview, and then I went there. So yes, so here we go with the drama llama stuff, but Korean drama llama. Uh,
Yeah. Is it just dogs though? Because I know that some call
it's
it doggy, but they
it's
do have.
only dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah, only dogs.
that's cool. I mean, I'd be excited. I love dogs, so I think it's great.
What the hell is this person that's not going to get a blue? What do you
A
call it?
doggy daycare. A doggy daycare. A doggy daycare.
Oh my god, this is so confusing here. Zoom interview. Yeah. That was a Zoom interview, and then I went there, and Paranormal Drama Llama says Zoom interview for dogging. I
No,
don't.
for a doggy daycare centre. For a job working with dogs.
Yeah, taking care of animals. You know.
Do you have to walk them and things, or is it just within the centre?
Oh, they have. It's a big property, so they have a range
Right.
like
So,
where big dogs can go around and run around all day, and then they have like different areas where like smaller dogs can like hang out in like an enclosed environment and play with
right.
each other, um, and everything in between. You know, plus they have the clerical end. You know, um,
Cool.
the office end. So you know that was part of the when they were during the interview. You know, we were talking about that. It's like she asked how easily I was able to adapt to certain types of software
Right.
on the computer, be able to adapt like that. I was like, yeah. As long as it's not some stupid program
Mm.
that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, some like a dummy program. And I've dealt with that kind of stuff before.
Yeah,
But
I mean, they're usually pretty straightforward anyway with places like that, aren't they?
well, they have to be because
Yeah.
you have clients that are leaving their animals there for a day. Do you think about those animals to be mistreated? No. They're going to have to be taken care of at full, most upright respect,
Oh yeah.
you know? So it's
What was
it's
that
kind of
noise?
weird. Say again?
What was that noise?
Oh, that was an airplane flying by.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because the microphone is from the laptop here.
I didn't expect to actually hear it.
We got two people signed in. I need to go outside and smoke a cigarette. We're not doing a big show here like yesterday. That was a big extravaganza. That was crazy, but I don't want to end this thing, but I need to go outside for like a couple minutes. And maybe you could talk to Paranormal Drama Llama. He was talking about. There's only one person here. Huh.
Sometimes the it doesn't show up properly.
I guess not. But, well, there's not like yesterday. There was a ton of people, chiming in and stuff like that. So can you give me 5?
Yep.
Not 10,
Yeah,
5.
5. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to mute the mic. I'm going to start by. Okay, I can mute the mic. How do I turn off the camera? Doesn't matter. All right, so just sit there and eat your toast, honey. I'll be back in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We're good?
Yep, we're good.
Okay.
Just grab that leaf, please. Someone else mentioned dogging because they overheard the conversation and got it wrong. That's what it was. You know, when someone's listening to a conversation, but like they only hear so much of it and they get it wrong. It was kind of like that. But it is a doggy daycare centre. Someone misheard. Daddy? Daddy doggies? I'm not sure anybody's even here. I think everybody's left. I was just clarifying that it wasn't about dogging, it was about a doggy daycare. Sean will be back. He's taking a cigarette break. And he shall not be long. I am just here as a guest, so I don't want to take over and start saying random stuff. Because that can be a little bit dramatic. We all know that. But Daisy, will you be careful? Stop it. So I'm not sure if even anyone is here. Obviously, I can't see like Sean can see. So I'm not sure if anybody is around. But since there's no chats coming up, I'm assuming that nobody is about. And if you are joining, Sean's just gone out for a cigarette. He won't be long. But he was excited because he has a 4-hour trial on Wednesday at a doggy daycare centre where you get to look after doggies, and anybody would love a job like that. Definitely, you know. They don't really have things like that over where I live. They might do in the bigger areas, I suppose. I've not really looked like, bigger cities. But there was once a dog groomers nearby, but that's gone now. So I don't know. I've not noticed any doggy daycares anywhere. Not in my area anyway. Still muted.
I'm not muted anymore.
No, you're not muted. I don't know if anybody's actually there because there's no chat.
It's showing on my thing. It's showing 2.
See, I can't see it on mine, so I wouldn't know.
So how boring was it when I was gone?
Very. But I was just saying that where I live, there isn't any doggy daycares or anything like that. I'm sure there is, like in bigger cities, and bigger towns and things, but not where I am. There isn't.
You probably live in like a rural area.
Kind of. It's just a small village that doesn't have a lot to it. So, with there being all the area for walking dogs yourselves and stuff like that, and they have big gardens, there wouldn't really be a need for a doggy daycare centre as such. But we did have a dog groomers at one point, but we don't anymore. That's gone now.
I think that the facility that I interviewed for today, I think they might do some sort of like dog grooming, but we didn't really discuss that.
Well, our dog groomers is in the vets. So when we take our dogs to vet, as inside the vets at the back is the dog grooming part. So it's like separate, but it's still run in the same building.
Well, it's all about keeping the pets happy,
Yeah. Definitely. Well, I bought. I mean, I know you know about the ball, the indestructible ball that they destroyed.
That's not a ball anymore, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, no. Well, this morning
it's a non-ball.
This morning, their rubber duck. Well, the long, big rubber ducks. So that arrived this morning, and Dougal and Lola wouldn't go near it because it squeaked.
Ah!
Now, Daisy, being the boxer, she took it, she pulled its head off, she took the squeaker out. She gave me the squeaker, and it took Dougal and Lola all of less than 3 minutes to destroy the duck, completely destroy the duck.
Oh boy.
Once the squeaker had come out. And these things are like, they're meant to be these hard wearing dog toys, indestructible, like last longer, and
Apparently not. Apparently not, because
But I've seen many that have bought the dog sit and it hasn't lasted, and it's meant to. But
let me refresh my memory here. What's that thing? It's Kong, Kong.
that's what the ball was.
So you put peanut butter in it so the dogs can lick
No,
it
but
out of it.
you don't have to put anything in it or anything like that. The Kong is the make. It's the brand.
Right.
So it was a Kong ball, but it was just a normal ball, but it was meant to be an indestructible ball,
Wow. Interesting.
Mm.
Very interesting.
And I've tried it with so many toys as well that say it'll last your dog longer, it's indestructible or it's going to last a long time, and it never does, ever.
Well, you're dealing with dogs like pit bulls and stuff like that. They have their jaws are stronger.
Yeah, he's an American bulldog. He's pretty strong.
Yeah, as far as their mouth goes,
Yeah.
it's not surprising that they could destroy something. Shit,
I mean,
my small dog Jerry, he used to be able to destroy things. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised.
Lola is a Staffy cross with an American bulldog. So she's like a mutt.
Oh yeah, there's like there's different crossbreeds. Like Lily was a lab wiener.
Mm.
Imagine a dog, like a black Labrador crossbred with a Dachshund. You're like,
but they've started giving them fancy names though now, haven't they?
So it's like Dachshunds. They call Dachshunds wiener dogs, because they're long like a wiener, like a hot dog.
But even the mutts, they started calling the mutts by actual names, which is just really silly.
Yeah, there's the only like unpure breed of a dog is a Dalmatian. Now, Dalmatians are predominantly deaf. They can't hear. Okay. Because of crossbreeding. It's like when you inbreed human families, you get retards.
I've heard stories of that.
Right. So that happens. So when you start doing that with your dogs, okay, so let's say you can back in the day, we got Dalmatian, okay? You got Dalmatian. It's like, okay, we got to keep this dog purebred. But next thing you know, like years later, everything becomes crossbred. Okay? So then you start coming up with anomalies like, okay, well, this dog is kind of retarded, or this dog is deaf, born deaf, like born without having any hearing. So the experience I had with a Dalmatian was, what was it, back in 1997, the year 1997, my mom and my sister got a Dalmatian puppy, and her name was Lady Heart. They named her Lady Heart. And they dealt with that dog until she died at old age. She lived to be like 14 years old.
Yeah.
But the whole time it was like dealing with somebody with special needs because
Mhm.
the dog was deaf. She couldn't hear. Like if she's at the back door, like at the sliding glass door, she couldn't hear herself making that noise. She couldn't hear herself barking. Didn't understand.
Well, Shandy's dog's deaf.
Well, is that a large dog or a small dog?
It's just a Jack Russell.
Oh, Jack Russell. Okay.
Yeah, she's deaf and she does really well to say she's deaf, to be fair.
Oh,
Um,
well, that makes sense because it's a small dog, and then her handler Shandy can hold the dog, and like, but a larger dog, like a full-grown big dog,
mm,
and they're deaf and dumb. Not to say dumb. I don't want to make big dogs seem dumb, but if that's the way that the genetics made it, you know, it's sad. So they had to deal with it for many years, and
yeah,
she ended up having like hip problems, and
yeah,
ended up, after that, they ended up having to put her down.
yeah. Well, both my boxers ended up with hip dysplasia, but that's because boxers are top front heavy. They've got a really big chest, they've got a really big head, and when they get to the back end, they kind of go in and go slender. So they always end up usually having a lot of problems with the hips and hip dysplasia because the top end heavy, and it affects the back legs.
Yeah. So I'm about ready to get into the dog thing here. Come Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah. And but like over during the interview, they let me know it's like most of these people, they're return clientele. The dogs
Yeah.
are pretty much trained. They know the dogs know what's going on.
Right. They're used to it there, which is always a good thing. Because, I mean, to be fair, dogs are pretty resilient anyway, I'll be honest. But it is a good thing when they keep returning and coming back and they're going to the same place and they get used to that routine. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. You keep
But
sniffling.
I'm full of cold.
Well, you know what? Honey Bunny, my co-host, we got one person watching. We should probably wrap this up.
Okay.
It's fun, but I might need to do a. I still have that salmon. The salmon is in the refrigerator.
See, yeah, I was expecting that already done and uploaded, actually.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I just couldn't put myself to it last night.
Yeah.
But I have to do some cleaning around here. Meaning, got to clean up the kitchen area. I live in a very small place, so I have to do some renovations, if you will. And maybe not. I'm not. I'm not. How do I say it? I might do it. I might not. But if I do, it's going to be on point.
Yeah.
And there won't be any of my ugly face on camera because it's going to be fully pointed at the stovetop. Because I definitely have to. I got one salmon steak, Atlantic salmon from the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, I like salmon. Big fan.
So yeah, I have a. What did I get? Wait, I still have this over here. Hold on. Where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, I'm tethered with my earphone here. Hold on. I'm gonna put this in the mix.
What's that? Oh, yes. Yes, that would be interesting, actually.
But I'm not gonna overdo it.
No.
Okay, so what my intentions are? I want a crispy skin, right?
Right.
Crispy salmon skin, And then when it's time to flip it over, of course, I'll put this on there and not overdo it. But at the end, I want to be able to slice the salmon skin off and then
Right.
like put it on top. That way, you can have like salmon skin chip.
I mean, I like salmon skin. It's lovely. I love all of the salmon. Salmon's just really nice.
But you know what? Should I audition this? Like, take a little figure taste of it, or
And it's up to you.
okay? You're
I mean,
absolutely right.
I mean, it would be ideal to taste it first, so you know
Yeah. All
what
right.
you're dealing with.
I already opened it just now,
Yeah,
so
yeah. I mean,
I'm going to give it a good shake.
it would give a good idea on the strength of it, wouldn't it?
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Claire, for that. Yeah. Because I'm going to go ahead and like this. You know what? Hold on. Let me do one more. It's spicy.
Right.
I'm only going to add a little bit of it onto the salmon. Yeah. Yeah.
See, now you know. Because if you'd have not tried it and then you'd have just
Ooh,
poured it
it
on your
is
salmon,
spicy.
you know.
I'm not complaining because I like spicy, but wow. So the brand is something I've never heard of. Ricante.
I've never heard of that either, so
And I'm only tasting a little bit of pineapple in it.
maybe it needs a shake.
Well, I just gave it a shake before I.
Okay.
But also
No,
what I got was because I'm tethered here. I got a can of. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to aim this to the camera.
Pineapple
Well,
slices. Well,
yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
that should accompany it nicely.
Yeah. I've got a whole pineapple. I've not got any slices.
Yeah. See, if I'm not going to go. I'm not the one if I were going to do a big production, I would go out and buy a whole pineapple and slice and all that. I'm not gonna do that here. But these work just fine, and I have a Sicilian pasta salad in the refrigerator that I didn't make. It's from the deli,
Mm.
and I took one bite of it just to see if it was good. Took a sample, so that should be good. So
Yeah.
wow, I wish Creator were. She's not going to be here to consume it.
No.
The salmon was expensive, so I didn't really. I'm not feeding a family here, you know.
Yeah.
So I bought enough for one, maybe just a little bit more than enough for one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the ghee. Ghee, your
Okay.
favorite,
Yeah.
everyone's favorite, paranormal drama llama's favorite.
Everyone likes ghee.
Yeah, where's Why can't I say it straight? Paranormal drama llama.
Everyone
Still
just calls him llama.
I don't know who he is. That's why he hasn't earned his.
I don't know him very well, but Shandy does.
Yeah, I'm still not going to give him a green monkey wrench. Even however valid or unvalid that is, it's just a color.
Yes, it is.
But this whole time, we've been here. We have one subscriber right now. We've been here for an hour. It's going on up 58, 59, 1 hour. Now it's exactly 1 hour.
Yep.
And I think I need to clean up this kitchen. And I gotta put myself together. I really want to do a cooking show. Wayside Wade, he's like, oh, "What are you doing? You should be doing adventures." Like, okay. Adventures are expensive.
They are, yes.
Cooking shows, not so much.
That's true. It's very true.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you got so sniffly nose, honey bunny.
I feel terrible.
Oh.
I'll get over it.
Oh, we got 2 people watching now. Hold on. There's 2 watching, 1 commenting. What the hell was that?
That was Lee coughing.
Oh. Is he double vaccinated?
No, he's only had one. I'm double.
1 what?
1 vaccination. He's had 1.
Oh. So out there, do you have to wait 2 weeks before you get your second?
No, it's months, isn't it? How long?
Between 8 and 9 weeks.
Between 8 and 9 weeks before you get your second.
See? This is where things are fucked up. Excuse my language. Out here in the United States, you get one jab. Okay, I got the Pfizer.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's what Lee's had that.
right. And then 2 weeks from then, you have to get the second one. Why is it out in the United Kingdom? It's what,
8
6
weeks
months?
at
Oh.
least.
See how accurate things are with this stuff. Now let's rewind to last night after you got off of our live stream, and I went on a tangent. This is where things are fucked up. We're all being fooled.
Yeah, I know.
All being fooled. You can't be a sheep. You know, I was a sheep. Unfortunately, I was double vaccinated.
I
Okay.
was.
But you know what? If they want to give me a booster shot,
I won't have it.
right there. See that?
No.
Fuck you. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
No. Lee's friend at work, his dad had a booster shot and he was found dead 2 days later, and they do believe
See?
they do believe that his death is linked to the booster shot. They do believe that, but they've got to prove it. He was fine before it.
Okay. Now this is the thing, Claire. With all these vaccinations, whether it's Johnson & Johnson or Moderna or Pfizer or anything like that, they are all exempt from lawsuits. You could say,
I know they are. They are. Yes, you're right.
this is what they have done to us over the past year. Okay, it's very sad. It's very.
I had the AstraZeneca, which is the first one that they brought out. So we were nothing but guinea pigs for that jab. That's all we were. I had the worst of the worst, which caused major health issues to me, to be fair.
It's so overwhelming, you know, that worldwide government can be doing this to us all. You know,
Well, I mean, they are doing it to us and getting away with it.
Because it's a big plan. It's 3 words: New World Order.
Yeah, definitely.
And what they're trying to do is they're trying to implement that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's you know, your president's involved. My president, he's not my president, is involved. China is definitely involved. Okay, they're trying to do something, you know. So me myself, I'm not going to go out there and protest and riot or do anything like that. But
No.
I'm just gonna sit back and be like, you know, I'm going to be like this. You know what? You know, we only got 2 people watching now. It keeps going from 1 to 2. You know, I'm gonna, you know, fuck you. You know, you're gonna try and, you know, oh. Now you have 2 vaccinations. Okay, you're double jabbed. Oh, next thing you know, it's like, oh, you need to have a 3rd vaccination. This is what's going to be coming.
I'm not having it. I am not having it.
Nostradamus is telling you, 4-eyed Nostradamus is telling you that in the near future, they're going to be like, in the very near future, actually, they're going to be like, oh, well, now you need to have a third jab.
They're
in
already
order
doing it here. They're already doing it here. They made my dad. They made my dad have a third jab because he works for NHS. They made him. If he didn't have the jab, he'd have no job. So he's
See?
had three. He's had 3 jabs. He's had a booster jab.
This subject that we're talking about right now, Claire, is the reason why I flew off the handle last night. I flew off the witch broom. And I went, oh, you were gone. It was like me and like whoever else was watching. I can't remember, exactly right now. And there wasn't too many comments on it. But I went off. I was just speaking my own mind. And you might want to, if you have your own personal time, you might want to go back and look at what an idiot I made myself out of on that.
I will when I've got a chance. I will go back and watch it.
Yeah, because you know what, I might sound like an idiot, and I might be crying and bitching and stuff like that. I didn't shed any tears, but I made my point valid.
Yeah.
Just like trying to make him, not trying to. I just am, because we're just talking right now. There's no trying. Okay, I'm not going out of my way to
Right.
overproduce things. I'm just saying it like it is.
But,
my ears are.
In all fairness, Sean, like I said, they're already forcing people to have a booster jab over here. They're not even giving them the option. They didn't give my dad the option whatsoever. They forced him to have a third jab, and he's been sick ever since he had that third jab, which is extremely worrying for me. I mean, he's my stepdad. My real dad died. He was only 21, my real dad, when he died. And I was 2.5. But yeah, they thought, because he works at the
I hear you.
hospital.
I hear you on that. Yeah.
Because he works at the hospital.
Rickshaw, Philippines. Hold on. I'm not interrupting you.
No, it's all right.
Snuffly nosed girl from the UK.
I'm full of cold.
Rickshaw, Philippines says you got this. Obviously, okay, now listen. Okay, I'm going to use foul language. Disclosure. Oh, now we got 4 people watching. Oh my God, just when we were about ready to get off the phone here. Rickshaw, Philippines.
But yeah, I mean, they did force him to have one. It was either that or he lose his job, Sean. And he's never been right since he had it. He only had it 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
It's forced. Okay, I'm not going to get forced anymore. If I've already got the double jab.
Me too.
But if they want to, you have to have a booster shot. I'm going to say no. Fuck you, sue me, and I will wait until after I'm employed. Let's say just the doggy daycare center. Let's just say that, because obviously, it's not obvious. During that interview, you have to be double vaccinated. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, but let's say I just start there and say, oh, you need to get a booster shot? You know what I'm going to do? Fire me.
Yeah, I'd be the same, Sean. There's no way. There's no way.
Now okay, I don't want to talk about numbers who's watching, because now we got 5. Yeah, fire me. And I will sue the fucking shit out of your company privately.
Because it's the third shot that's going to kill people, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah. So
my son is 16, right?
Right.
They have only allowed him 1 jab. 1 Pfizer. No more. He's allowed 1. They have not got
How old is he?
He's 16. 16.
See? Here in the United States, 16 and up, okay, we're not forced to get jabs, but they make it, see, the thing is, they make it so complicated. Okay, Scott.
And
okay,
I don't understand, right, Sean? You only have to wait 2 weeks But over here in the UK, we've got to wait at least 8 weeks before we can get a second jab. 8 weeks. That's 2 months.
See? So here we go with the contrast between different continents in the world. Okay? How dialed in is this whole situation? It's not. It's not. But let me catch up. I don't want to.
Yeah, go on. Feel free.
I want to catch up on these texts here because Rickshaw Philippines is here. Scott Xpac is in the Philippines. He said good morning.
What's that link? That looks interesting.
A Rickshaw Philippines is saying COVID vaccine inquiries. Yep. Now you got to understand. My buddy Rickshaw, who introduced me to the gi, by the gi,
Yeah.
Rickshaw, my hero as far as the gi goes. He's been kicked off of Facebook 100% because of his First Amendment right.
Wow.
Completely kicked off of Facebook. He's
Wow.
a paid Rickshaw Philippines, lives in the Philippines, white man living in the Philippines, excuse my language, he's a motherfucking patriot. Standing up for his rights and got literally kicked off of Facebook. No warning. You won't see him there.
That's bad.
Go ahead and try. You won't see him there.
That's bad.
That's my buddy right there. Okay, let's catch up on this. Okay, who is Sharon? Sharon, can you read?
It's Sharonako.
Oh,
in
she's
Japan.
a Filipino working in Japan. ¿Cómo estás, mama?
Messenger 2. Wow, that's nice.
So Sharon got her 2 doses there.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
I've had my 2 doses, but there's no way I'm having another. There is no way I'm having another.
Thanks for chiming in, Sharon. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, this kind of turned it from 0 to 4, but yeah. Keep your eye out for Rickshaw. Rickshaw says he keeps getting kicked off and on of YouTube because he expresses his points. You know.
Well, we're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed.
But you know what? With his channel, he mostly does like walk and talks, and he's an expat in the Philippines. Talking about the area he lives in.
They've already started that, Sharon. My dad is a frontline NHS worker in Sheffield Hospital, and I'm in the UK, so he works in Sheffield Hospital, and they have already made him have his 3rd jab. Since he had his 3rd jab, because they made him, or he'd have no job, he's been very sick.
Yeah,
He's been very sick.
Exactly, Claire. Like here in the United States, Sharon, there's frontliners. There's been frontliners since day one of the zombie apocalypse. Okay. Sharon says, I was banned by Facebook when I posted some Olympic clips. Well,
Nice.
yeah, because they don't. There's an agenda. They don't want people to say what they're going to say. Like right now, we're going to say what we're going to say. Last night, the previous it's not a podcast but live stream, I went off the chain. I got a little bit emotional, and I used a lot of foul language, and I talked a lot of shit. It was just me and whoever was watching. I'm surprised. I am fully surprised that I didn't get in trouble for doing that by the Facebook police or the YouTube police.
Yeah, YouTube can be a bit more lenient when they don't check. They don't have people checking constantly. It's when they do check when you're in trouble.
Oh, humongous. Oh, yep. See, Rickshaw, read that one right there, Claire. Humongous got the boot too. Who's Humongous?
I don't know.
Humongous used to be this guy right here. When I was in Facebook jail, I I created an alias called Huge Mungus. You know, we're talking about
Yeah.
big fellas is here, and this isn't a butthole story, but like last one. But comedy, yeah, Huge Mungus got the motherfucking boot. No warning, no like, okay, you're gonna get put in jail for 5 days or 2 days or whatever. It's gonna boil up to. They
It's
immediately
crazy.
they immediately canceled my account. Oh, it wasn't my account. Excuse me.
No, but
It was Huge Mungus account. Get it? Huge Mungus. That offends
That's me.
people. Oh yeah.
that's
Yeah. Rick Shaw, absolutely. Amen, brother. Huge Mungus got the boot. I got that when I was in when the real Sean, like the one the guy that's picking his eyeball right now, when I got put in Facebook jail, I created an alias account and I called it Huge Mungus. And I took my camera, from the iPhone. I did the green screen thing. I had fun with it, but you know what? Facebook caught on to it. You know what they did? It's like, we don't want to hear anything. Nobody wants to hear anything you have to say. So we're just going to go ahead and just delete your account.
that annoys me, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
I can get sent bad pics from men on Facebook and report it, and their accounts are still left up, right?
Right.
How can that be appropriate? They don't know how old I am. They know nothing about me. So if they're sending them to me and other women, they could be sending them to children, right? So, but yeah, their accounts are left up. It makes no sense.
See, that's the thing. Okay, listen. Okay, between Facebook, oh my God, I hope I don't get flagged for this. Here we go. Between Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all this stuff, they have their own discretion. The people that they're up in the offices or whatever, these bad people up there, and they are far left leaning in politics. Okay, it's like this. Okay, if I post something like, okay, if I'm going to show a dick pic, we're just going to say it. We only got 5 subscribers here, which I would never do. If I were to show a dick pic on Facebook, oh my God, I get in trouble. I could do something like that on Instagram. I probably wouldn't get in trouble. I don't do Instagram, but I already know.
Well, I get sent them on Facebook all the time, and I report them, and they don't get in trouble.
I report. Okay, just like on the Facebook, reporting people. Okay, aside from sex, okay, going to politics, people could sit there. Okay, if I call somebody an idiot, is that okay? In a comment section, let's say CNN or BBC, wherever you're at, CNN. If I said, "Oh, you're an idiot," YOU an idiot, they'll flag me and put me in jail. Now, on the other hand,
we can say that.
On the other hand, listen to me. On the other hand, if somebody were to call me, say Mr. Hodges, that's my last name, Mr. Hodges, this is the last one. You've already seen that screenshot. I already sent that to you. Mr. Hodges is a white supremacist. Oh, that's not flagged. Isn't that kind of racist in a way that might violate Facebook community standards? But no, because that leads us all to believe that on the left, everything, it's rules for thee and not for me. Okay, you can see whatever the fuck you want. You go like if I were to go on YouTube, and I'm going to say this, we're live here. That's fine. If I were to go on YouTube or excuse me, Facebook. Okay, let's just say stupid fucking Facebook, which I'm about ready to be done with. By the way, Rick Shaw Philippines. I'm sure he's watching. I'm not sure, but anyways, if I were to go, if I were to type in on the keyboard here, it'd be like, I wish complete death and destruction and burning at the stake of Donald Trump, and I hope he wishes I wish him the most inevitable, most painful death. I can put that in there and then post it. Guess what? I'm not going to get flagged. They would love it. They would just fucking love it. Now, if I were to say, let's say if I were to do the same thing, keyboard warrior, right, folks? And say, in comparison, if I were to type in something keyboard warrior and go, I want President Joe Biden to die by death of scorpions or poison or beaten by somebody from elder abuse. You know what? That would be immediately flagged and I would be gone. Okay? There's a thing called a double standard. And
No, Shandy, I definitely don't get any worth seeing, trust me.
Yeah, we should. I hope you guys are listening to me here.
I am going to have to jump down because I feel absolutely shocking.
You look a little tired, honey bunny.
I am. It's my eyes are sore, my nose is sore, my throat is sore. I'm just sore and I ache.
You're a good co-host, though, or you were until you. Oh my gosh, but you do understand what I'm saying, though, Claire.
Mm-hmm.
There's a double standard.
Yes, I absolutely know that.
And there's this shutdown. You know.
Yeah, Sunday. I'll probably be asleep because I feel absolutely shocking.
I guess I'm going to have to take this on solo because now we have 6,000 people watching.
Yes.
Oh, honey, you get some rest.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So you go ahead and sign out. I'll just try and handle this for a little bit, and then.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you for putting up with my snotty nose, but I feel absolutely crap.
You're the best. You're the best. Go get some rest. Maybe have some tea or something. I don't know.
Horlicks or hot chocolate is what we generally have at night.
Go get some rest, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk for a little bit here. Hopefully, I don't go on another. Actually, I'm gonna do my best not to go on another tangent like I did last night.
Well, I'll join you in the chat while I have a hot drink and take my tablets and stuff. So.
Okay, you're the best.
Thank you for having me.
You're the best.
Bye, guys.
Bye, hun. Now I'm all by myself. Okay. Oh, Shandy Warhol said bye, bestie. Sabuana Vlogs is here. Hello, Miss Florida, Miss Sabuana Vlogs. Shandy Warhol. Wait, I'm still trying to catch up here. Everyone's saying hi. This is cool. It's fun. I'm not going to be out here for much longer tonight, though. I don't know what to talk about without my co-host. So maybe hold on. Let me find something here. Oh, here we are. Who wants to hear some music? Let's just take a little break here. Like something like that. Okay, so let me go here and not a break. Well, we could take a break because now, not to boast, but this is my own personal SoundCloud page. You could Google Sean Anthony Hodges SoundCloud. I'll say it once. Actually, I'll say it twice. Google. Wait, Scott wants to join. Oh, hold on. Scott wants to join you. Well, I know Scott on the messenger. Hold on. Let me get this link on here. Let me play some peaceful music so we can all calm the heck, not the fuck, calm the heck down. There's no copyrights here, so don't worry, kids. This is all original music. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. And I'm going to turn the volume down on that if I can. Oh, can I do that? Hold on, kids. I don't know if I can control the volume on that. Scott is Australian, Shandy. I don't know if I can control the volume on the SoundCloud. I don't want to make it too loud. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. So we're going to kind of put that on the back burner. Really? I think I can. Actually, you know what? Am I stupid? Maybe I am. Hold on. Oh, got it. All right. So we'll go ahead and play this nice and smooth. But I'm going to turn it down. Really? Can you guys hear that okay? Rickshaw sent a link. I'm not sure what that link is. I'm going to go ahead and find out now. Brewer Washington Jr. Wine Light. Yeah. That's fine. Back here. Thanks for sticking around, my buddy Rickshaw. The man, the myth, the legend, who introduced this crazy white man to ghee. Can you guys hear the music playing in the background, like a 1 for yes or a 2 for no? And let me know if it's not too loud. Maybe Sarah says 1. Okay, so Rick Shaw says too low. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and follow my sensei, Rick Shaw's advice. I'm going to go ahead and turn that volume up just a little bit here. Okay, I turned it up a little bit. Yeah, this is an original song. Now we can get into reality here. Like this song. Oops. Shit, I just rewound it. All right, so we're gonna pause it. Let me give a little brief explanation of this song. Okay, the song is called Koa, K-O-A. Okay, thank you, Rickshaw Philippines. So the volume's all set. So, brief explanation behind the song Koa is my buddy Pete, and he works in the music industry. He bought this guitar, an electric acoustic, nylon string acoustic, not a steel string. Koa, electric acoustic guitar. And, he's like, oh, check this out. And at the time, back in 2010, I had full blown, almost full blown, like recording studio at the house. So obviously enough to record acoustic stuff. So all the drums, okay, let's just break it down real quick here. This is going to be good later on that salmon. I'll tell you what, folks, this is going to be good. I programmed some drums, and he came in with this riff, guitar riff, and we laid it down. We laid out some tracks. And then after Pete was done, I came up with a dun 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 dun, and I just kind of kept repeating it. It was all natural. It was organic. The only thing that wasn't organic was the drums. There wasn't a live drummer. I programmed those drums. I'm completely responsible for that shenanigan right there. And we made a good song. We made a good song. And that's what life's about. Life's not necessarily about like making good songs, but that's how this situation ended up turning out. So yeah, this is me. This is a 2-man show. 2 guys and a drum machine. But the drum machine was inside the computer, and every note on the drums, by the way, every single last note, like kick, snare, hi-hat, that's all. It wasn't given to us. You make those from scratch. Like Betty Crocker. Okay, so. Thank you, Rickshaw, for the volume advisement. We have 2 people watching. Scott's still here. Rickshaw. So we got a white man from the Philippines, and we got an Australian from Australia. All right, that works. Wisteria Energy Twister is in the background. She's a creepy girl. Shandy's still here. Okay. Shandy's gonna premiere in 2 minutes. Rickshaw says, "Where's your rent? Don't need a radio." I don't understand what that means, buddy. Oh, Shandy's premiering, so that means I'm about ready to, shut this rock and roll show down here soon. Rent's paid, Rickshaw, Philippines. I really don't understand what you said by that. Is my mic off? All right, kids, I'm starting to get confused here. There. I'm just going to stop this. Rant, but I want to rant, Rickshaw. I mean, I want to talk. I really do. Oh, you guys are confusing me so much. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Fuck that screen. All right. Go back to that one. All right. What premiere, Claire, Wisteria Energy Twister? What premiere? Like the one like we did yesterday, or everyone's, and then we got Rickshaw like telling me, I know what you're saying, and I want to go there. Oh, okay, I get it. Shandy is doing one on YouTube. I mean, get on. Rickshaw saying, get on with your show with music and background, not just music. Dude, I could talk about whatever I want. I mean, I could go on a wild tyrant. Richard, You know, I don't. I want to go over to, which I'm not going to, Shandy's page, but Shandy's a weirdo. You think I'm a fucking weirdo? No. Shandy's like makes me want to shave like half my head. Love her. Can't go there. What I mean, like, get on. We're Rick Shaw. I'm gonna repeat myself. Rick Shaw's. I mean, get on with your show with music in background, not just music. Okay, I could put the music in background. Okay, yeah. But I get confused. I can only talk so much about this China virus. Here we go. China virus. So what? You know? I mean, do I need to try and get myself kicked off of YouTube? No. That's not my goal. You know, based on the stuff I said last night, based on all the shit that I talked last night, yeah. Why didn't they put up a red flag about that? Well, maybe because, you know, they understood reality. Okay. So, I get what you're saying, Wisteria Energy Twister. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Moon Suntu, welcome Moon Suntu. I'm going to go to Shandy's page. Okay, forget this YouTube shit. Oops, hold on. Rick, I want to talk all the shit. Okay. I honestly really do. And that's what you're telling me to do or encouraging me to do. Hold on, let me get here. So we're gonna do a double live stream. Okay? Because somebody, I believe, is hold on, folks. Bear with me here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is playing. We'll see how this works out on the YouTube stream.
Yeah, it was weak. I think they've got the actual.
Okay, so we're gonna start with low volume. I have no idea. I have no idea what this lunatic is doing. We're all lunatics here. We're all lunatics on pogo sticks, and I'm a Southern fried freak on a crucifix. So
Well, that's what I thought. Like,
let's go ahead and try this. Oh no.
go on.
What was going to say? So,
There.
like,
Yeah.
what do you reckon to that new video that I've done? Bit of shit in it.
It's just a basic video, I suppose. I mean, I like your videos 'cause it's quite artistic. I like
Yeah.
music as well. But, like, it is a
Yeah.
basic video.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Rick Shaw, I don't want to just play music.
Of course I do. Of course I do, because I show it out.
Now I'm
you
you know
Yeah.
shit.
That's always what you've always been about.
I have no idea what these
You know,
people are talking about. I'm sorry,
excuse me, I just need
Shandy.
to know.
Shandy Warhol, Andy Warhol. I'll just leave. Here. You know what? I don't really think it's conducive, Rick Shaw, if you're still here, to be, you know,
Why do you think she'll...
I could put soft music in the background, you know, but that's just going to be a fucking big production, you know. I'm really not in the mood to be doing that right now, you know. After all the emotion I've gone through over the past couple of days with life stuff that happens here in the United States. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm reading here on the Yeah. Rick Shaw in Philippines. Rick Shaw, Philippines says, what good thing you going to cook next? All right, ready, brother? I'm going to do a pan-fried salmon, Atlantic salmon. I've already bought it. Pan-fried Atlantic salmon, crispy skin, and the skin's going to be cut off. If it works out right, I'll be able to successfully cut off the skin and then kind of lay it over the top of the salmon and make a nice, pretty presentation. There's going to be this involved, Rick Shaw, Philippines, my friend. This isn't Rick Shaw, but it's Ricante, pineapple. I'm not going to douse it with it. I'm not going to completely overdo it. I'm going to gracefully do it as per things happen when things are on fire. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. And so that's like a pineapple Ricante. Well, that's the brand. I've never bought this brand before, by the way, Richard. I've never bought this brand, by the way. But I did take a little finger taste like that. It was good. A little spicy. The kids might not like it. And then, of course, we got the Dole pineapple slices. Put 2 of those on the plate, and then I have a Sicilian. I got that from the deli. Sicilian, like a pasta, something like that. You know, it was like $2.99 a pound. You know, it was affordable. So yeah, so that's what's going on, brother. That's what's going on. But what I need to do before that is put myself together, and also I got to clean up the kitchen a little bit because, you know, I live in very confined quarters here, so I got to take out the trash, you know, clean up the stovetop. I'm ready. When I do it, Rick Shaw, Philippines, I'm gonna throw down. We got 6 people watching now. I just got a big thumbs up from Rick Shaw. But yeah, brother, that's what I'm going to do, you know, because you only live once, you know, and I got nothing to lose, you know. I'm really excited. Actually, yesterday when I went and bought the salmon steak, I was like, oh, I'm going to throw down the world's best YouTube video. It's all a bunch of bullshit. You could get all your high hopes, however high you want your hopes to be. For real. You know, but when it comes down to it, you know, it's just reality. You know, so when I do make this extravaganza, the world's best pan-fried. What kind of skin is that? Crispy skin. Atlantic salmon. Oh, man. It's probably going to be good. Yeah. I'm going to use the F word. I haven't fucked up too many times since I've been on this stupid YouTube channel. It's not stupid. We're all benefiting off of it. Unless you're Rick Shaw and you get kicked off for a couple days. But then again, I get kicked off of Facebook for a week or 7 days or a month, but now I'm on my best behavior, so I don't really post too much there. Rick Shaw, Philippines, because he's a stand-up dude and sticks up for his rights, gets removed from Facebook. I can't find that guy anymore. Where is he? No, he's fucking removed. He's removed. But I know how to find him. There's other platforms to find people on after you've already connected. So let me look at these. I'm looking on this device here. This is where I'm catching up on the thingamahooker, the thingamajiggy. Rickshaw, what good? You can cook with haha. Where Rickshaw says, haha, your kitchen is a palace compared to ours. You know what? Yeah. In reality, no, it's not. Your kitchen, Rickshaw. I've watched your videos. I've seen your build. Believe it or not, you live in a small house, but that kitchen area there, no, man. I got 2 electric burners. I don't own this place, by the way. You know, I'm running a studio apartment. I got 2 electric burners, small sink, full size refrigerator. I don't have an oven like a, you know, what do you call it? Under the counter, you know, like if I can't broil anything. I can't, you know, bake anything. So everything's stovetop. You know, he says, as you know, we're on Telegram. Yep. Yeah. I haven't done too much of the Telegram stuff. You know, I've kind of been watching because to me, it's kind of flooded with, you know, a lot of dudes that are talking out there about stuff I am interested in, but it kind of gets flooded. Kind of gets flooded in my mind, and people that I don't. Yeah, I'm sticking fingers in my mouth. Oh, this shit's gonna be good. By the way, yeah. As far as Telegram goes, I like the Telegram. I do. I don't immerse myself with it, but it's there, and once these other platforms are gone, you know, that could still be there. You know, that's really spicy, by the way. But yeah, let me try and catch up with things there. Yeah. As you know, we're on Telegram. You know, but you know what I really want to do? Rickshaw, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do it for you. And I'm going to do it for other people, you know, because you have to understand, guys, boys and girls, not unicorns, not liberal unicorns. I just said that. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, that has been removed from Disneyland and Disney World. You're not going to hear that because you can't identify yourself as a man or a woman anymore. You can identify yourself as a unicorn. You can identify yourself as you can identify yourself as a remote control. I can identify myself as a unicorn. And it's completely acceptable. It's completely acceptable. This day and age. Yes, I just hit myself aside the head with a fucking remote control. It's completely acceptable. Damn it. Rickshaw, you're not a male lesbian. Well, you get, if you want to be, that's fine. You know, shit. They might even put a medal on your chest because of it. Spoke Audio, hey, Spoke Audio, brother. I'm just on a Spoke Audio. I'm on a tirade here again. Rickshaw said I was off getting more coffee. Yeah, you're gonna have to rewind that. You know, it's funny, like the song that a buddy of mine and I wrote back in the day. Like, what one part of the lyrics was, "If I die," this isn't a suicide threat, but one part of the lyrics was, "If I die, play back this and cry." So Rickshaw said, "What was that?" I was off getting more coffee. Good, brother. Get that coffee. So apparently, Rickshaw Philippines is a male lesbian. But I'm going to give you, I'm going to pin on you a unicorn patch right here. So you could be a male unicorn. God, I hope your kids aren't watching this shit. So unhealthy. So unhealthy. But you know what is going to be healthy? Actually, real healthy is, when I do this, I'm not doing it tonight. I might do it later, if I put my act together. I'm going to do this really cool salmon, pan-fried salmon. Oh my gosh, it's going to be good. Wisteria Energy says, you could be a male unicorn. Yeah, you know what? You could be a male unicorn. I could be an upside down bottle of ghee. That's what that's what I identify myself as these days. An upside down bottle of ghee. Okay? And society will completely embrace it and accept it. For real. Okay, we'll catch up on this brief. Yeah, you know what? Rickshaw, Philippines says I showed her neon green ones. You know, Rickshaw, never trust a fart. Never trust a fart. We could, you chimed in, Rickshaw. You chimed in yesterday on that live stream. But if you rewind that, if you go back to that and you watch it from the beginning, there's a very special subject that Wisteria Energy Twister and I were talking about. You caught up on it, as far as I know. I don't know if you watch it from the beginning to end. It's 3 hours. I mean, who's going to watch that shit for 3 hours? But at the beginning, yeah, Claire, also known as AKA Wisteria Energy Twister, yeah, she had a valid point. And it had a lot to do with stuff that comes out of not your mouth, but the other part of your body. Here we go. This is really cool. It was educational. It was. I'm going to keep you guys, not keep. I have to go pee. Is that okay? Do I have permission to go pee, or do I need a motherfucking unicorn pass? Wait, hold on. Unicorn pass. Can I go pee now? Can I pee rainbows? No. Sean has to go pee now. So, sorry. I'll be back in a minute. There's 5 people here. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is great. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. Will there be sparkles? I don't know. Scott Expat says, yeah. Thank you, Scott, for sticking around with the live. I'm not trying. How do I say it? I'm not trying at all. I'm just sitting here, being myself, while let me rewind this thread here. While Rickshaw is peeing unicorn semen, and Wisteria is being like the Wicked Witch of the United Kingdom, and I want Scott expat in the Philippines. You're in Australia. Man, I want to see some barbecue, man. I've always been fascinated with like thinking about like Australian barbecue. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? I really do know. I'm getting out of control here. Thank goodness that I'm not getting as involved with the things that go back in my mind about politics and the double jib jab. You know, the thing you got to get in your fucking arm. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take a break. There's 5 people watching. Chat amongst yourselves. The other horn. I don't know what. Wisteria Energy Twister is an angel. She's a beautiful angel. I'm not sure if she comes from heaven or hell or from somewhere in between. But she's a good girl. Yeah. Those things, Sean, because I don't know. Okay, listen, kids. I really have to. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm gonna go out and smoke like half a cigarette. So it's gonna be like a 3-minute cigarette. But stick around, chat amongst yourselves. Yeah, I am in La La Land. I'm not in Unicorn Land though. I mean, shit. Look at my hair. I need a haircut. I cut my own hair, but I'm just procrastinating on it. I can do that, but shit. 15 years ago, my hair was down to my waist. Anyways, I'm doing the pee-pee dance here. You guys know what the pee-pee dance is? I got a pee-pee dance. We got 5 people watching. I'm going to mute this mic. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to go outside and take 2 drags off a cigarette because I don't smoke on camera. Unless it's a private conversation. Oh, I got a lot on my shoulders. I just want to cook the salmon, but I can't do it until I get the kitchen prepared. Anyways, I got to go pee. Stay here, folks. You know, chat amongst yourselves. You know, God only knows. You know, when I come back, there might be like 0 here, but yep, yep. I'm not trying. I'm just hanging out. I'm just fucking hanging out, guys. All right, I gotta go pee. Take off your mask. Have fun. Have fun with that mask on. Look at it. Take off your mask. Have fun. Have fun with that mask on. We're filming. We are recording right now. I know. We'll say hi. All right, we got a nice low rider here. Look at that sweet ride. Heading southbound. Heading southbound to Fisherman's Wharf, San Francisco. Cutting inward. This is fun. Oh, look at all this stuff. We could have walked. Boy, this is windy. So my mouth is all nice and close. Heading south. Oh, they got all sorts of street vendors there. Oh, they got some water pipes there. This is the long guy.
Maybe when we come back.
Oh yeah, we're gonna walk back definitely. Southbound. So street vendors here. We're gonna take a little ride down because we can't walk off this road here. Nice and windy. We have a wind advisory. We can eat next time. We live 8 miles away from here. Eat next time when we ate. Boy, was that good. We have leftovers right there. Take home. A nice gentleman's giving us a tricycle ride. Boy, is it windy. Gonna come through here. Right. This is gonna be a long ass video. What's this guy doing? I hear something. Is he rapping? Yep. Should be good about here.
I don't care, cause don't even know me. What you talking about? I'm showing you just like you showing me. No, it's not like I'm perfect at the time. I'm trying to run away. But I'm starting to say that. Open up my eyes and saw the day was coming and it was not my goal.
Yeah, this is great, brother. All right, so we got to pay up, and this is cool. Street birds. Look at what you got there. He's holding around, walking around with this onion. He's got an onion. And now we're getting into the cool stuff here. So Karina's paying the driver here. He prefers cash, but we don't carry cash. So it all works out. All right, God bless, brother. Take care, man. Take care.
Hope you have a lot of people to ride.
You as well, brother. Thanks, man. All right, word. Spanish, that would be palabra. Now you're cool, boo? How's that mask treating you? How's that muzzle treating you, boo? Okay, this guy's performing over here. Now, if you keep a safe distance. Oh, he's screaming now. Shit. All right, I'm going to walk over here just so you can. He's going, so bad. I don't think you can get a copyright on that, but I don't have to worry about that stupid copyright stuff because, you know, I'm not monetized. Hurry up, Slowpoke. What are you doing?
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. Let's go this way. Huh? Let's go look at some boats. Oh, he's preaching.
My face be crazy. How you get no breaks no vacation. How you get no break? No vacation. How you get no break?
Preaching, that's right.
Vacation days. Yeah.
Right. All right, so now we have no idea what we're going to do next. Let's figure it out. It's Historic Pier 55. Plenty of wind. Plenty of God around here, apparently. There's nothing wrong with God. Oh, look. All right, we straight up ran out of space to record on the phone. So anyways, I'm wasting space now because we're shooting at the highest resolution we can. So anyways, we're about ready to approach some vessels here, and I'll give you a little report on them. Okay, so this ship here is a ship. I don't know nothing about it. But the one down there, we got a little bit of education when we were on our boat trip. I guess this is the U.S. Papelito. This kind of reminds me of when I used to work on the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard. Worked there for like a year, a little bit more than a year. Except for couldn't have cameras on the military nuclear submarine base. That was a big no-no. Let's get up to the ship up here, and I'll tell you about it. Tell y'all about it. This is really cool. Piratable. How fun is this? This is as far as they're going to allow us to get with this one. However, this ship here, the only history that I know about it is that the inside on the bottom of the ship, where's my finger at? Right about there, well, under part of the ship was where they filmed all of the scenes in Titanic where they were, making the ship work, all the inner workings of the ship. We learned that on our, Karina called it a boring boat tour, but we learned what's up with that ship. And I guess the engine workings in it are, the same types of mechanisms that were used to operate the SS Titanic. So Karina wants to go inside the submarine here. Okay. Guess that's what we're going to do. All right. It's $20 a person. All right, thank you. Kind of steep, but we're going to do it. We're going to see what's up. Hold on. Nice vloggers here. Go ahead and ask what's up. So is this like a tour to mission or?
Self-guided
Oh,
with the audio guide. The audio guide you have to download it from here.
Oh, I see. Okay. Does it cost any more to do the audio tour or?
This is audio tour.
Why you need to?
Yeah, you can download the audio from
Oh, okay. Okay. What do you want to do that?
How about you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
here.
All right. We'll see you on the inside. Okay, so we're about ready to board this vessel. It's a walking tour. This isn't a nuclear submarine. It's pre-nuclear. I don't know. I really don't. Karina's trying to download the app for the walking tour. This is really, really cool. Let's take a look. Let's walk over here while you're oh, we can't walk. No, we can't go past this rope. Nope, rope. This is really cool. I guess that's where they're looking out. Shoot. All right. It's because you're on T-Mobile. Apparently T-Mobile sucks. All right.
Go to preview the file. There was a problem loading the details.
Okay. All right. I don't want to film walking down the steps here because I might fall. Here we go. I'm back. Who's still here? Grasp the rail firmly. Ooh, it kind of smells like oil in here. Oh, grasp. Well, this is a very steep incline here. Okay, as we're going down.
Turn down the volume
looks like
here.
there's some-
I'm not sure how that's going to mix out, but
People would be sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
no audio tour from the download because that's not going to happen. You might as well.
Rickshaw is still here. I'm back, buddy.
That works. Jelly. Wow. This is really cool. Hopefully people make it to the end of this video to watch this.
Everything seems to be playing smooth, though. You know, meaning when I say everything seems to be playing smooth, like the video playback, I guess the internet connection is okay. Scott's here. Thank you, Scotty. Rickshaw is still here. Wisteria. Oh, Wisteria.
We're going to follow this guy. We're following this guy. His audio tour.
Still here.
Watch your head.
I love you, Claire.
Wow. It's like a big piece of concrete. It's a torpedo.
Who's Ian?
You were following him.
Catch back up on that.
Wow.
But yeah, this is one of our adventures that we went on. You know, at Pier 39. You know, this is it ended up turning into a tourist attraction. Make sure I'm still being able to be heard here. Yeah, testing the mic works good. Yeah, tourist attraction. You know, we were in a submarine, and that ended up. You know, that's a landed submarine. It's not going anywhere ever, and people just can go walk through it and
We're inside of a submarine.
look through it.
Here, we can go back this way too.
Oh,
Come on, let's go in the engine room.
Claire says I love you too. I love your dogs, even though they're 20,000 miles away
Well, we all know what
on
these
this
are.
flat
This is
Earth
so locked.
rickshaw.
Fuck with anything. Just go away to the
Yeah.
F word. Come on, Elbow. You can't mess
That's
with
cool.
anything here. Meaning,
I'm getting kind of hungry, but
not gonna-
I can't. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna put the camera on like what's going on in the kitchen here. But in order for me to be able to do something
Let's sit.
that's going to be visually friendly
That's
to you guys, I'm going to have to do some cleanup. And hate to say it,
Well, you're not going to get the audio tour. I know it sucks.
it's not going to happen tonight. So, Wisteria Energy Twisher says Ian is
I hope you guys watch this till the end. I'll put a header on
above. Yep, I saw that.
advise people to. Oh, look, you can turn this one. Come on. This is going to be a long one.
Do we have the right part?
This is the forward engine room. So it says. We got our own audio tour. I'm
It's
giving
kind
you
of fun.
audio tour here.
You know, we got 3 people watching now. We're probably about ready to wrap things up here. You know, who knows? Who knows? It could last another 4 hours. But to be honest with you, with the hold on, let me. This is about ready to end up this video here. As far as the StreamYard goes, StreamYard. I'll say it one more time. StreamYard. We're only. Oh, look at. Oh, I gotta pause it. Look at the beautiful picture of my Filipina lady there, with her muzzle on, going through the tourist end of a submarine. You know what? I love her so very much. You know, but StreamYard, which is a completely separate subject, Scott, or hold on, let me catch up with this. Takes her. Okay, time to feed the mom. He. I mean, look at after her. Of course, you gotta feed. You gotta feed everybody. You know, you got a family to feed. Rickshaw says, "See ya." Hopefully, Rickshaw's still watching. So this pause picture, everybody, is. Don't look at me. Look at the camera. That camera, like, boy, on this stupid iPhone, man, you could like the phone she's handing, like the phone that Karina has in her left hand there. That, man, if you guys get your iPhones there, I mean, you could take videos like this and then pause them. I mean, look at the quality of that video. I mean, oh, excuse me, look at the quality of that pause. So let's see where this ends. Hold on. Yeah. So I think this video is about ready to wrap up here. Getting out of the submarine. I don't think this is a yellow submarine. But yeah, we had fun that day. Absolutely. And that's where stuff used to load in and load out from back in the day. So, yeah, I'm done with that one. I'm almost done myself. You know, we got 4 people watching. I mean, I don't really got that much more to say about anything, really. I mean, this was fun. Gosh, only knows how. God only knows how long this live stream is right now. Let me. Rickshaw Philippines says it's not because we don't live there. It's not because we only live there, or it's not because we don't live there. No, I understand that. You know, Rickshaw, he's living his best life in the Philippines. Everybody, all 4 people that are watching. Yeah, you're doing your thing, buddy. And I dig it. I dig it. What I don't dig is the fact that you get kicked off of social media platforms because you express your opinion or your views on things. You know, that's where. Oh my gosh! Yes, I did see yellow sub. That wasn't a yellow submarine. That was just a submarine, and they placed it there years ago. You know, for tourist attractions. There's also a video, or not a video tour, but you could download this, you know, stupid audio app on your phone where it's going to give you an audio tour while you're walking through that attraction. You know, I didn't do it. I prefer just to walk through it just like it was. We all live in the yellow submarine. Kinda. You know, you're from the UK. Claire with Stereo Energy Twister. You know, we all live in the yellow submarine. You know, the Beatles, yeah, they were. I don't want to get into music. I've dealt with music in show business for the better. Actually, honestly, now I can honestly say it. I've lived in the yellow submarine as far as like music goes in show business for the better part of my life. Am I doing it now? No, I'm not. If I said it with an English accent, no, I'm not. I'm not living. No, I'm not doing it. You know, but God forbid, man, if the floodgates open and Sean's has an opportunity, this Sean right here, you know, this guy right here, if I'm given the opportunity to get back into show business or live sound reproduction or production or whatever the hell you want to call it, you know, because it flies on all sorts of different levels. Yeah, you're going to see a monster. While I put my fingers on my mouth, that's why I'm still auditioning this. It's really spicy though. I'm gonna have to be very. When I put that on the salmon, I'm going to. Not tonight. Tomorrow. The salmon's still going to be good in the fridge. It's wrapped up really good. yeah, I'm going to be really conservative as far as like how much did I really add on there. It's probably just going to be a little skosh, but besides the point. Wow, I got we, not I. It's not I, it's we, because we're all in this together. Um, yeah, there's 5 people watching me just like be a complete freaking buffoon idiot. You know. So going back on here, I'll repeat myself. Rickshaw says, you said yellow sub. Yeah, that was, the Beatles were way before my time. They were already done. It's like this. It's kind of funny. Like watching the Brady Bunch or watching Gilligan's Island or, stuff like that. All that stuff was already done. All their productions were done and finished. And those were reruns when I was watching them. But when I was watching those programs, Partridge Family included, the Partridge Family, they were all done before I was even, what? They were done before I was able to, or not able to, but they were done before my time. But I watched those like they were like regular programming, and that's how secular television used to be. That's how secular television used to be, and nowadays you got these things like cancel culture. Of course, they're not going to cancel the Brady Bunch. I'm sure that I found if some liberal fucking weirdo found something that well, as I'm stuttering, that they could find, some sort of problem with it, like, this one Brady Bunch episode, somebody says something about this. Well, that could be construed as racist. Oh, yeah, that Brady Bunch would be canceled. Brady Bunch would be canceled. Okay. Now, you got like the Dukes of Hazzard. I grew up with the Dukes of Hazzard. Dukes of Hazzard is now canceled. Okay? Dukes of Hazzard is canceled because the generally has the Confederate flag on top of the car. Oh, canceled. You cannot watch that on television anymore. It's not going to be there. Nope. Now, Rickshaw Philippines says, I'm still lost in space. Now, Lost in Space was way before my time as well, Rickshaw Philippines. I kind of saw some of it when I was a kid. And as an adult, I understand the program. It was kind of on the same, all these same producers, the same people that produce these programs. And mind you, I come from entertainment background. So these producers, yeah, it's all the same kind of platform, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Lost in Space. Here's a Hollywood war story. It's not a war story. Billy Mooney, the young kid in Lost in Space, Rickshaw Philippines. Yeah, after I got another one after this. If you guys are going to stick around and watch this, now we got 6 people watching me making a fool out of myself. So Rickshaw Philippines, excuse me. Yeah, Billy Mooney. I used to sell musical gear to him when I was working at the Guitar Center in Sherman Oaks, California, which is on the other side of the hill from Hollywood. So you got L.A. and it's all L.A. But anyways, yeah, normal dude. When you work at a music store like that, you're in that area. You're trained. Or not trained, but you're kind of taught to treat the stars like regular people and treat the regular people like stars. You know, that makes sense. You know, so yeah, I dealt with Billy Mooney a couple times. I can't remember exactly what he bought for me. That's besides the point. You know, that's just a normal dude coming in. You know, like, you know, maybe he was buying some, you know, guitar strings or a five. I'm sure if he was buying an $8,000 keyboard, I would remember that. But yeah, he was, he came in there. But also, let's get Rick Shaw. Let's go back to the Brady Bunch. Okay, and here's something that a lot of people. Hold on, let me pick it. Great show. Okay, so going back to the Brady Bunch. Okay, who remembers Cousin Oliver? Okay, Cousin Oliver had a brief stint in the Brady Bunch. Okay, I can't remember his real name, like right off the top of my head, but him and I, it's amazing that, I can't remember his name, his real human name, not his scripted name. But yeah, he was one of my customers at Guitar Center as well. He had his own little recording studio. It's like people that they've hit. Roles like his, you can only get so far because you've always been, you will always be stereotyped. Okay, he will always be known as Cousin Oliver. And that sucks for him as far as his progression or longevity in the business that he was brought into as a child. But once you're stereotyped as something as a childhood actor, that sucks. It really does. It really does. I'm gonna take these earbuds out. I'm not hearing anything, but okay. So we got 4 people watching now. I'm not sure how much longer this is gonna last before I implode. Rick Shaw Philippines said Sherwood Schwartz had to be a made-up name. Sounds like a porn star. You know what? Maybe Rick Shaw, maybe you're kind of right. Because look what happened to Michael Brady. Think about that. Look what happened to Mike Brady. A lot of people don't know about this stuff. I'm not going to get into the details there, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Okay? That's Hollywood for you. I've lived Hollywood. Thank God I'm still alive right now. Because I've seen some shit. Wisteria Energy says, going to say goodnight now, everyone. Definitely need sleep. Good night, honey bunny. You Wisteria Energy, Twister, Claire, you're a good friend, you're a good host. We're having fun so far. It's awesome. Yeah, you get some rest, baby. You get some rest there. Stay away from Hollywood. Never trust Hollywood. Yeah, get some night, honey bunny. Get some sleep. But yeah, Rick Shaw Philippines said Sherwood Schwartz. I know who he is. Had to be made up name. Sounds like a porn star. Okay, well, aside from porn stars, you know what? Hollywood is evil. It does bad things to a lot of people. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen on the front lines, like the COVID-19 front line. before COVID-19 was manufactured. Yes, it was manufactured. Anyways, yeah, I've seen it. I know what's up with Hollywood. It's sad, you know, and I don't know what else to say about it. You know, I'm probably, if I were invited back into Hollywood, I was never invited into Hollywood. I invited myself into Hollywood back in 1997. And you know what? Gosh darn it, I had fun doing it. I really did. You know, and you know, Rick Shaw says, "See you wet." Yeah, Wisteria Energy Twister. She's a good girl. She's not a flat earther. I don't think so. But you know, her and I talk about all sorts of weird shit. But as far as Hollywood goes, yeah, never trust in Hollywood. Never trust in Hollywood is evil. All this stuff. Even, I hate to say it, Rick Shaw, the stuff that you allow your kids to watch on television, beware. Beware. Because behind the scenes, they could be subliminally, I'm going to repeat myself, these programs could be subliminally programming your kids, regardless of where you're at geographically. Whether you're in the Philippines or in the United States or in Africa or, in Mars, on Mars. Okay? Be careful. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm sure, you're already on top of that. But, boy, I'll tell you, man, I back in the day, I saw some shit. And I'm looking at this camera with a blank face. In reality, I saw some shit. I know how things work out there. Yeah. I didn't, I capitalized off of it for a few years, quite a few years actually. And I was educated, and that allowed me to take that education and, get into theater. And once I got into theater, I was like, okay, I thought everything was good and fine. Oh, no, everything's not good and fine in theater, because now you got to deal with a bunch of divas, okay? And you got to deal with a bunch of people who we're all narcissistic in our ways, okay? We all are. That's why we have our YouTube channels. We're all narcissistic. That's basic narcissistic. But once you get into paid theater, meaning company, meaning the actors are getting paid, the tech is getting paid, meaning lighting technician, sound technician, which is my department. Now you're dealing with, once everyone's getting paid, you're dealing with personalities. Now you got to deal with all these motherfucking personalities. Excuse my language. Well, actually, don't excuse my language. Now you're dealing with personalities of individuals. Now next thing you know, it's Sean's job, it's my job to babysit all these people to make sure that everyone's behaving. Not okay, they could fight amongst themselves, but my job is like, okay, let's say you got this, okay, put it over here. Okay, you got this thing called, a face microphone. Okay, it's not a finger. It's this little thin thing that it's meant to be unseen. If you're 50 feet away, you can't see it. And you got these trained professionals, right? ATI channel. Hello, ATI channel, honey bunny. when you got trained professionals that have been doing theater for, I don't know, 2, 3, 5 years, 10 years, and you got some, okay, you go through tech rehearsals. Tech rehearsals are full-blown shows that are done without an audience. Okay, so these shows are done without an audience. That way you make sure it's a production, because people are paying to go see these shows. Okay, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's Hamlet or Shrek the Musical or Wizard of Oz or anything in between. Theater. And then you got some dumb, I don't watch my language. You got some dumb motherfucker who's gonna, we've been training with your mic, with your thing here, whether it's here or also people like to put them in their wigs, and that's part of my job, or was part, is how to make it sound good here. It's gonna sound different here with that little element, that microphone element, just like Rickshaw, if he's still watching, you put it on your side thing there, you put it on your beard or wherever, if you're still watching. When you're in theater, it makes a big difference where it's at. So you have to implement equalization and compression, and kind of, I could talk about that all day, but it's kind of too complicated. I'm trying to keep things on the surface. So when you got some person that has their thing over here, if it's in their wig, okay, let's say somebody has a costume and it's their wig, and this microphone's up here, you're not going to see it, and they don't have any choice. They can't take it out because it's pretty much sewn into their wig. But when you got some dummy who has their thing here, and it's like, it feels uncomfortable on my face, so I'm just going to rip this thing off and shove it in my pocket. During the middle of a production, not on stage, but backstage. And then when they go back on stage, nobody can hear you speaking. Nobody can hear you singing. Who did that? You did. You took that microphone off your face after all of the rehearsals. Everything's good. But you're such a fucking diva, D-I-V-A, that you're going to take the microphone off your face. Keep switching sides. So let's just do it like this. Stereo. You don't do that in theater, but okay. Right there. You rip it off, put it in your pocket. Show goes on. The audience goes, why can't I hear this person singing his parts? Oh, now it turns into my fault. Now it turns into Sean's fault. Did I take the microphone off? Did I rip that microphone off his face and shove it in his pocket? Nope. I'm 150 feet away in the sound booth, making sure these motherfuckers are heard, making sure they sound good with contrast with the music and all that. And guess what? At the end of the day, it all turns into my fault because nobody gets it. They're dummies. They're dummies. They're like, why wasn't I hurt? Why does my family and friends and audience members, they couldn't hear me? Well, because you put the microphone in your pocket. You big dummy. But at the end, they don't care. It all lies on the sound man's fault. What am I supposed to do? Staple it to your face? Super glue it to your cheek? I mean, that's the bullshit I had to deal with. It didn't happen every time. But it happened sometimes. And every single time it happened, it didn't work out to my benefit, you know, because a lot of these people that are involved in theater, they're they wear these unicorn helmets, and they think they're like, oh, you know what? You're in fucking New Hampshire, okay? You're not in Hollywood. You're not at the Pantages Theater, okay? You're not on Broadway either, you know. But they think, we have all this equipment, and we have a big stage and lighting and wardrobe, and they think their shit don't stink. And then when they start throwing fits, for all three of you that are listening to me, they start throwing fits. Yeah. Try doing that if you're on Broadway or if you're in Hollywood in theater. See how far that gets your fucking ass. It ain't gonna get you far. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. It's not gonna get you far. While I'm sitting here, I feel like I'm talking to myself, and I'm probably talking to 3 people. But yeah, enough of theater, folks. This is turning into another almost 3-hour live stream. I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I really am. Rickshaw just chimed in. If their shit don't stink, they must have the coof. You know what I mean when I say the coof? Yeah, it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. I've dealt with it for many years. Like when I worked at Knott's Berry Farm, I was a button monkey. Thank God I didn't have any creative control. When I worked at Knott's Berry Farm, I didn't have any creative control. I was a button monkey for shows. And those were good shows. Those were good productions. You know, because they were well designed. You know, people pay to go do an amusement park. Some people call it an abusement park. Yeah, there's no room for error. That was good and fine. You know, and also I got involved with, with a couple of Halloween haunts and stuff like that. But, in reality, I didn't have any creative control there. But when I was in New Hampshire, I had creative control. And then when people were misbehaving, not everybody, there was a couple dum-dums that were misbehaving. You put this mic on your face. Please, we've been in rehearsal for a month. You know where this thing's at. That's where it sounds best. It could be here. That's going to sound best with your body, or it could be down here. But I've designed it to where it's going to be, wherever it's going to be. Or it can be up here in your wig. And then they rip it off like somebody removing that's why like in intensive care units, they strap people's arms down so they don't rip out their IV needles. Seriously. So they got this thing all set. We've been rehearsing for a month. 3 weeks to a month. Now you're in a show where the audience is there, and then obviously you're going to have adrenaline in your body. You're going to have body sweat and stuff like that, because you're actually performing in front of a real audience versus doing it in controlled environment without an audience, a paid audience. So, you're going to get all, then you get stressed out like, I'm going to rip off my IV. I'm going to rip this IV out of my arm. Are you stupid? Jeopardizing the integrity of a show. I just smashed my elbow, but that's okay. Yeah. Anyways, folks, we got 3 people here. Rick Shaw is still here. Thank you for hanging out with me, buddy. Make sure that, Rick Shaw, if you ever put a microphone on somebody's face, make sure they don't rip it off, because it's going to fuck with the integrity of your show. And why did I say that? That was weird. Yeah, I got to go, folks.
This was fun. I still feel like I'm talking to myself, but there's 3 people here. So, yeah. Anyways, man. Yeah. Nope. Rick Shaw says again, hook my. I know that. I just said that. You hook your mind to your beard or your glasses. See, you hook your microphone to your beard or your glasses, you know. That's your trademark. That's your yeah. Nobody else is doing that. I've never seen anybody else do that. But, you know, you keep that going. That's your bag, man. That's your brand, if you will. Just like your sunglasses are your brand. Now, folks, I've seen Rickshaw Philippines without his glasses on. I know what his eyes look like, and when he doesn't have his glasses on, this is what you see. Yeah. Just kidding. You and what's his name? Shit. I can sit here for 5 minutes thinking about it. Tropical Tim in the Philippines. Yeah, you guys did that live stream, and everyone wanted to see without your glasses on. Yeah, that happened. But you know, that's your shtick, man. That's your stick. You know? That's cool. You know? I wish I had a beard to hang a friggin' microphone stand off of. That'd be weird. Anyways, folks, this was fun. Yeah, Rickshaw has his own. He's got his own brand. He's got his own trademark. You know, with whether the mic's here, or it's hanging off of his, or whether it's hanging off my non-existent beard. Yeah, I get it, and I love it. I love it. All right, folks, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. We're about ready to commence end of broadcast. Oh, thank you for watching, folks. Let's add a little Filipino touch to this. Until next time, folks. See you. I gotta go. So we're gonna commence end of broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Bye, folks. Thank you for watching.